Excel shortcut saves lots of time if used efficiently. In today's video, we will see 20 advanced shortcuts of Excel. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching OfficeChamp. Let's start the video without any delays. Let's start with our very first example. Insert or remove filters. Over here we have got a data. And in my data, I want to insert filters in region and items. Shortcut will be Shift Ctrl L. I'll select region from top to bottom. Will press Shift Ctrl L and my filter button got inserted. Now I'll come to items. Will select items from top to bottom. Will press Shift Ctrl L. One thing to notice over here. As soon as I pressed Shift Ctrl L, filter of region got removed. I'll press Shift Ctrl L once again and filter button got inserted in items. But our target is to insert filter button in region as well as items. Let's select both. Items are already selected. I'll press Shift or Command and will select region from top to bottom. We'll press Shift Ctrl L. Filter of items got removed. We'll press Shift Ctrl L once again. I got an alert. This can't be done on multiple range selection. I'll do OK. Between region and items, I have got two columns. And in this case, applying filter button in two columns is really not possible. What we will have to do? I'll select items from top to bottom. We'll press Shift. We'll come to the edge of items. We'll keep on pressing Shift and we'll drag this to left. Just after region, one dark line is visible. Now I'll release Shift as well as my mouse. And without copy paste, items got shifted to left just after region. Now I'll select region and items and will select till bottom. We'll press Shift Ctrl L and our filter button got inserted in region as well as items. In case I'll have to remove filter buttons, I'll press Shift Ctrl L once again and filter buttons will be removed. In case you want to insert filter buttons in all the heads, just select the whole data, Ctrl A or Command A. Now press Shift Ctrl L and filter buttons got inserted. To remove, I'll press Shift Ctrl L once again and all the filter buttons got removed. Let's see our next example. Find and replace. This is our data. When I come to name, we can see champ in the end of few names and champion in the end of few names. And our target over here is to remove champion and to replace it with champ. For this, we have got two shortcuts, Ctrl H and Ctrl F. I'll select all the names from top to bottom. In case you want to select your whole data, you can. I'll click anywhere inside my data. Will press Ctrl A or Command A. I'll press Ctrl H. Small window popped up. Find and replace. We can use Ctrl F also. I'll close this and will press Ctrl F. Same window will pop up. Find and replace. Find what? So I want to find champion. I'll click on replace. Replace with champ. Now I'll come down and will click on replace all. I got an alert. All finished. We made 5 replacements. I'll do OK. I'll close this and just notice the word champion got replaced with champ. Let's see our next example. Autofill. The shortcut is Ctrl D. Over here we have got quantity and just after quantity we have got the rate. We want total sales over here. My formula will be plus or equal to quantity into rate and I'll hit enter. Now I'll click on total sales and will select till bottom. We'll press Ctrl D and all the data got filled up just with a shortcut. Let's see our next example. Auto sum. Shortcut for Windows will be different and shortcut for MacBook will be totally different. Over here we have got total sales of individual items and at the bottom I want total sales of all the items. So the shortcut will be Alt equal to and we got total of all the items. If I'll do this manually, plus or equal to sum, bracket open, we'll select all the figures from top to bottom, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And both the figures are same. If I'll click over here and we'll go to my formula bar, just notice the formula. Both the formulas are same. Let's see our next example. create table. The shortcut is Control T. Over here we have got a data and I want to convert my data in a very beautiful format. So I'll click anywhere inside my data, will press Control A or Command A. Whole data will be selected. Now I'll press Control T. Small window will pop up, create table. At the bottom we can see my table has headers and by default it's tick. So we will not do any changes over here. We'll click on OK and our data got converted in a very beautiful table with colors, color scales and filter buttons. In case you want to do some changes in color, you can go on top. On the right hand side, we get the option of table styles. We'll click on drop down and can select any color of our choice. To change the color, just click on the style and color will be automatically changed. In case you want to remove filter buttons, just go to table tab on the top. By default, filter button is ticked. Just untick this and all the filter buttons will be removed. And in case you don't want any table over here, just go to table tab, come to left hand side and click on convert to range. Small window will pop up. Do you want to convert the table to a normal range? Just click on yes. And our table got converted to a range, but we can see all the colors over here. Let's see our next example. Format cells. And the shortcut is Control 1. Many times you must have noticed, whenever we insert dates, it automatically gets converted in general or general format. Let's insert one date over here and I'll hit enter. We got a random figure. I'll click on random figure. I'll press Control 1. Format cells window will open. I'll go to date and we'll select a desired date format and we'll click on OK. And just notice our date format got changed. Now I can drag this down. On the right hand side, we can see order ID. The figures are more than 10 digits, so we can see some error over here. If I'll increase the column size, then also our error is not getting removed. I'll select from top to bottom. We'll press Control 1. By default, we are in general format. I'll go to number format. Decimal places, we can see 2. I'll decrease the decimal places and we'll do it 0. Now I'll do OK. And we got the proper result. Let's see our next example. Delete blank rows. There are two shortcuts, Control G or function F5. This is the data where I have got few blank rows. And my target over here is to delete all the blank rows. So I'll select all my data. We'll press Control G. Small window will pop up. Go to F5 or function F5 will give us the same result. Let's cancel this and press F5 or function F5. In both the cases, go to window will open. We'll go to special. Over here we get lots of options. We'll come down and we'll click on blanks. Now we will click on OK. All the blank rows got selected. Now I'll press Control minus. Small window will pop up. Delete. We get four options. Shift cells left, shift cells up, entire row, entire column. Our target over here is to delete entire row. So I'll click over here and we'll do OK. And just notice, all the blank rows got deleted. Let's see our next example. Create chart. The shortcut will be Alt F1 or Alt plus function F1. In case you are using desktop, shortcut will be Alt F1. And in case you are using laptop, shortcut will be Alt plus function F1. I will select my data for which I want to create my chart. In case you want to select headers, you can. I'll select my data. We'll press Alt plus function F1. My chart got inserted. In case you want to change chart style, just go on top, click on drop down and select your own style. Colors got changed. We can change the headers. It will be sales data. In case you want to remove something, it can be done. In case you want to remove grid lines, you can. Figures from left can be deleted or removed. And in case you want to change the style, just click over here, means just click on your chart, go to chart design, come to right hand side, change chart type, click on drop down. Over here you will get lots of options. Just go to your choice and select the chart. and our chart got totally changed. In case you want to put headers, just go on top and select any chart of your choice. Let's see our next example. This is the data. On the right hand side, we have got our total sales and we have got formulas in our total sales. And just in right hand side, we want total sales without formulas. Means there should be no formulas over here. So we will be using two shortcuts over here. First will be Control C. Let's select our data from top to bottom. I'll press Control C or Command C. My data got copied. Now I'll click over here. We'll press Control Alt V. Small window will pop up. Paste Special. I'll come down and we'll click on Values and we'll do OK. Both the figures are same, but over here we have got no formulas. Let's see our next example. This is our sales data. In the beginning I have got February, but before February there should be Jan, and after June there should be July. So we have to arrange the data properly, and we are not going to do copy paste over here. I'll click on January, will press Shift Control down arrow key, and my data of January got selected. Now I'll press Shift, will come to the edge of January. We can see palm icon. I'll keep on pressing Shift and will drag January just before Feb. Just after serial number and before February, we can see dark line. Now I'll release my mouse as well as I'll release Shift button and my data got shifted. Now I'll come to July, will press Shift Control down arrow key, will press Shift and will drag our data just before August. Dark line is visible. Now I'll release my mouse as well as Shift button and my data got shifted. Let's see our next example. Line break. Shortcut is Alt plus Enter. Over here we have to insert some data and all the data should be in a line break. Means I want all the words or all the heads just under each other. I'll type serial number. Just below serial number, I want name. So I'll press Alt and will hit Enter. And we can see our cursor just under serial number. Now I'll type employee code. I'll press Alt, will hit Enter. Employee name. I'll press Alt and will hit Enter. Designation. Enter. I'll reduce font size little bit and just notice we got all the text in line break. If I'll increase the size of formula bar, just notice all the heads are under each other. Let's see our next example. Strike through. The shortcut is Control 5. In case you want to use conditional formatting, you can. Through conditional formatting, it will be fully automated or dynamic. We will see both. Over here we have got few employees who have resigned from the job and I want to strike through all those employees. So I'll click on resigned, will press Shift Control left arrow key. All the data will be selected. Now I'll press Control 5 and we can see strike through. Now I'll select both, will press Shift Control left arrow key, will press Control 5 and we got strike through. This can be done through conditional formatting also. Let's see how. I'll undo all. Now I'll click just under name and will select my whole data. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center. In center we get the option of conditional formatting. I'll click on conditional formatting. We'll go to New Rule. We'll click on drop down and from here I'll select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you will not be getting the option of Classic. Instead, you will be diverted to next step and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And our formula will be plus or equal to, I'll click just under employee status, means I'll click on the first cell. As soon as I selected first cell, by default, conditional formatting inserted dollars, means it logged my cells. $1 is in the beginning and $1 is in the mid. So I'll delete the dollar which is in the center. Is equal to resigned. So I'll take the word resigned in double inverted comma. So I'll put double inverted comma resigned. Double inverted comma closed. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to font. We'll come down and we'll click on drop down and we'll select desired color. We'll come to left. Over here we can see strike through. We'll tick this and we'll click on OK. OK. And just notice all the employees who have resigned got strike through. If I'll delete resigned from here, all the strike through got vanished. If I'll type resigned over here, enter, we got the strike through. So through conditional formatting, this becomes fully dynamic. Let's see our next example. Create a copy. The shortcut is Control plus drag. Means we have to press Control and we have to drag our data. This is our data and this is our chart. And chart is an object. And we can drag our data as well as our object. So I'll click on serial number and we'll select the whole data. We'll press Control and we'll come to the edge. We can see palm icon. Now we will drag our data. We can see dark lines. Now I'll release my mouse as well as Control button. We have got few options over here. Move here, copy here. I'll click on copy here. And the whole data got copied. If I change some figures over here, first sales I'll do as 500. And there's no change in our sales data. If I'll do the changes over here, we'll do as 700. Enter. We can see the changes. So control drag created our copy. In case I want to create the copy of our chart, we can. We'll press control and we'll drag it. Now we can resize this. In case you want to change the table style, you can. Let's see our next example. Hide or show objects. This is our data and we have got two objects over here. First one is this, which is our graph, and second is our picture. In case you are doing something confidential and if someone comes over there, your first priority is to hide the objects. Means the things which you don't want to show to the other person. So the shortcut will be Control plus 6 and all the objects got vanished. In case you want to take them back, just press Control 6 once again and all the objects will be back to their place. Let's see our next example. Flash fill. Shortcut is Control E. Over here I have got full name and just against full name I want initials, first name and surname or last name. So I'll click just under the head of initials. We'll type initial of first person, that is doctor, DR, doctor. We'll come to right. First name, it's Barry, so I'll type Barry over here. Surname, in case you want to type manually, you can. And in case you want to do copy paste, it can be done. I'll click on the name, we'll go to formula bar and we'll copy last name or surname from here. Control C or Command C. We'll come to surname and we'll paste over here. Control V or Command V. Now I'll come to initials. We'll press Control E. And all the initials got filled with a single click or with a single shortcut. First name. I'll click just under first name. We'll press Control E. Surname or last name. I'll press Control E. So Control E is the shortcut for flash fill. Let's see our next example. Check spellings. Over here I have got region and spelling of few regions are wrong. If your data is vast, in that case, doing the changes manually will not be possible. So I'll click on first region, we'll press Shift Control down arrow key. In case you want to select your whole data, you can. Now I'll press F7 or function F7. Small window will pop up, spellings. It may be possible that Excel can give some auto suggestions. In case auto suggestions fit your choice, go ahead with that. And in case you want to do the changes, just do the changes from top, not in the dictionary. This is my wrong spelling. Changes to EAST. I'll click on change. South spelling is wrong over here. I'll click on change. North, I'll click on change. West, I'll click on change. Alert. Spell check complete. You are good to go. And I'll do OK. And all the wrong spellings got replaced with right one. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.